This kingdom stands on the precipice of war, with the denizens of the land fearing growing tensions. Tensions between opposing factions and the machinations of two unknown gods. Every action will shape the stories of these lands, pushing them closer and closer to the brink of the inevitable. Confused yet? Yeah, I was too when I first arrived just a month ago. But this is first Kingdom SMP. It's a modded Minecraft server with magic, adorable creatures, and lore. So much lore, in fact, that I had to catch up on a whole month of roleplay, unknown gods, an apocalypse spread? Needless to say, I had my work cut out for me. But to tell that story, we're gonna have to go back a little.
You got any queens?
Oh, oops. That's a little too far back. Let me just, Oh, wait, there. There we go.
Attention members of the First Kingdom, it's I, King Animus J.
This is Animus J, the current ruling king of the server. He arrived here by boat following a great war in his homeland and staked the claim on the New World. During his rule, he's achieved many great feats, such as killing a dragon, upsetting God, building a burger chain, exploring hell, solving world hunger with blueberries, raiding ancient ruins. That belongs in a museum. Oh, and did I mention he upset God? But Dingo, why don't you have any footage of this? Why are you starting in the middle? Yeah, remember when I said I was just as confused as you? All this happened before I even joined the server. But that's where this handsome devil comes in. Meet Soul. Magical mushroom. Farmer. Alchemist. And loyal warlock of the Fey Queen. More on that later. So remember how I said this server had lore? Well, with tensions so high, Sol decided he would perform a ritual, specifically to call upon a boon from the Fae, and with a bippity-boppity boom, out of the circle I appeared. Now, I don't have footage of the summoning. I had to rush it for time reasons, because at the end of every month the story progresses and a new wave of people enter the SMP. And one of the upcoming chapters just so happens to be called The First War. So I had a lot of work to do if I wanted to hold my own. So naturally, on the first day, I plopped myself down a start base, gathered some resources, and geared the heck up. And with that, on the dawn of the second day, it was time for shenanigans. Sol had mentioned these gods to me upon my arrival, but I needed to see evidence of these divine beings myself. So with new gear and magic in hand, I asked him to show me the domains of these beings. And the first stop was the end. Oh, there it is. After flying there, I was met with a massive obsidian spire directly above the end portal. Turns out this wasn't always here, but only showed up once one of the strongest factions on the server stole the dragon egg and upset the first god.
Yeah, this only appeared after they stole the egg. And refused to give it back.
Oh. But as it turns out, the spire atop the stronghold was only the beginning, for within the end housed a massive arcane circle that once contained the dragon egg itself. Ever since its disappearance, the first god, known only as Red Guy, had been causing chaos amongst the server. And remember that I said that this was the first god? Well, the second one made their presence known shortly before I arrived on the server. Deep within the lava landscape, I was led to another fortress unlike any other I'd seen before. And hidden in its depths was a massive laboratory. It was here that Sol finally let me in on the full truths of the land. What strikes me as odd is if this is a laboratory, where are the research notes?
What? Okay. And I think that, for one, is weird. But also, why was there a laboratory for a god needed for a god anyway?
I have theories.
That thing is siphoning energy from that. You can see it flying up.
Yes, I noticed that. I have theories, of course. Nothing completely founded.
Orb's theory so far is they weren't God. First.
That would be somewhere around my line of thinking as well.
And there's always a civilization of sense nearby.
Well, both altars you've showed me so far have ruined civilizations attached to them, right?
Correct, and the third is said to as well. But much older styling, wooden structures rather than stone.
Well, here is my thought. If those who remained in these civilizations had a way to ascend to godhood, the thing that worries me is both civilizations are destroyed, correct?
Destroyed, but old, ancient even.
Well, would you consider them destroyed or decayed?
This one I would say is decayed, definitely. The other one I would say would be destroyed.
It strikes me as odd. If anything, this would be where some of the research notes would be stored.
Limiting the researcher, yes.
That's assuming we can even read them.
That's the issue right now we're having with the other one. It's written by someone called Daenerys, and it is research notes in a sense. 3 different structures, but we only have the images, we can't translate. Ender currently has it.
I would very much like to see this book.
As I said, Ender currently has it, so we'd have to wait. We're going to be here tomorrow to crusade this place. Any
This?
pictures we have. Yeah.
This is the location of the crusade. Alright, let me explain. You remember this?
Attention members of the First Kingdom, it's I, King Animus J.
Well, the day before I arrived, King Animus had announced a crusade, a raiding party for all factions who wished to participate. Little did I know at the time, the raid was supposed to loot this ancient laboratory. Naturally, I would want to know why the king would do this, considering the last god that was upset decided to cover the entire world in skulk. So, I finally decided it was time for my royal audience.
I see.
So, as you know of me, your loyal farmer and cook. These are my new allies that live among my outpost.
Welcome, new allies. Welcome, welcome.
My partner, my bodyguard, and a dear old friend of mine who prefers to work in the magics.
Okay, very nice, very nice. So, what else? What else we got? What can your fine, great king do for you?
Well, I'm the newest of the area. I figured who better to ask about the comings and goings than the king himself. I'm curious of the gods, though. A little odd that they would just appear like this.
Yeah, so you arrived at Interesting time. We're actually going on a crusade tomorrow to face what I presume is the god behind all of this mess. It's going to be a very dangerous battle in the Nether.
I see.
So, if you're geared up and of a courageous heart, then you are welcome to join us. There will probably be a lot to loot, I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know what kind of a god wouldn't have a lot of loot, but
Of course.
yeah, I've heard tale of a few different things going on in regards to these supposed gods, but I would like you to know that I am, as your king, doing what I can to rise up against these challenges, these so-called gods, to see
Well-
if they're really fit to take us on.
And with what I'd theorized confirmed, it was time to prepare for the King's Crusade. But little did anyone on the server know, I had machinations of my own in the works. But that's a story for another day. For now, I shall see you in the next one. Hi! If you made it this far, then thank you so much for watching. I really had fun making this and I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to take this moment to thank Animus J Minecraft for the amazing footage he let me use of the month before I got into the SMP. So far this server's been awesome, and without him this video wouldn't have been half as good as it was. So thank you so much, Animus. I'll leave his info down in the description if you guys want to check him out. I also want to thank Soltech Gaming for being so patient with me. I know I'm a pain in the ass when it comes to recording, and I appreciate you greatly. And also I appreciate all of you guys for watching all the way to the end. All the info's in the description. Some of the clips came from my stream over on twitch.tv/StingoTime. I stream every Monday and Friday at midnight GMT, and you can find a lot more First Kingdom content there. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one.